Bruno's ball in, Yoro the target. Comes to Ugarte, who shoots! What a strike from Manuel Ugarte! And Manchester United are back level. That is some way to score your first goal for Manchester United. United knocking it round the back, but Everton putting pressure on. United caught in a trap. Here is Doucouré. Be a big player today for Everton. Cross comes in, it's Beto, heads downwards. First chance for Manchester United, headed straight to Andre Onana. A decent opportunity nonetheless.
Yeah, it was. Everton hunting in packs and closing United down. When that ball came back to Andre Onana, I would have much preferred him, especially in the early stages of this game, to have just knocked the ball upfield, wanting to overplay in the wrong areas.
Casemiro and Xerxes guarding the front post. Harrison with the cross. It's allowed to bounce. Who's going to get it clear? Dorgu jumps, Doucouré back in, Beto! Another set-piece horror show for Manchester United. And it is the in-form man, Beto, who gets his fourth in as many games.
Well, we always said that set-pieces were going to be an issue, and there was nothing wrong with the way Maguire defended to send it out for that corner. But then they have so many opportunities to clear it. First of all, with Maguire, I don't think he gets a clean contact on it, and then it falls to Diogo Dalot and he doesn't get anything on it either. There's nothing there. It was Ugarte actually that completely missed his header, and it took him by surprise. And I mean, there's no question that he's onside, Beto, as the ball bounces through to him. Matthijs de Ligt does not push out in time, and it's a catalogue. It really is. People being taken by surprise, people not throwing enough at it when they get the opportunity, people bumping into each other.
Goal stands. It was a painstaking wait for Everton, but the Toffees fans can celebrate. Beto with goal number 6 in the Premier League this season, 4 in the last 4 as I mentioned. And they're the kind of goals that informed strikers get. Almost telegraphed. Doucouré, now Lindstrom. Clever ball through. Squared now towards Jack Harrison. Good save, Onana, and headed in on the rebound. Abdoulaye Doucouré doubles Everton's advantage. United fell asleep, and it is a long road back to 3 points. Well,
it is, again, coming from back to front, it's all too easy. It starts with the ball over the top that there's no real challenge for from Rasmus Højlund, and as the ball breaks into the inside right channel, it's just one ball that's threaded in between. Matthijs de Ligt can't get there, and in his attempts to get back, Harry Maguire, he sort of overruns a little bit, and it's a good save from Andre Onana, but once he pushes that ball into the air, he needs some help. Here's that one ball. It wasn't de Ligt, it was Mazraoui, and he couldn't get there, and that's where, I mean, Harry Maguire, he's got to do better. I didn't realise that he was that close, and he just doesn't jump, he doesn't put in a challenge. I'm not sure what he was waiting for. And as you say, Dan, it is a long way back.
Gate. Doucouré. Space for him to operate. Now Jake O'Brien. Archer running back. O'Brien puts the crossing, swung towards goal by Doucouré, and that's an excellent stop from Onana.
Well, it's not a great start for Garnacho, because I felt he should have intercepted that pass, went out to Jake O'Brien, and then he does nothing to stop the cross. It's a good save from Onana in the end.
Now an opportunity. Garnacho not being closed down. Then he was, however, at the expense of a free kick. couple more changes imminent for Manchester United.
Well, at least it's positive.
Bruno Fernandes will go for goal. Will club the two-man Everton wall.
He has got a point, actually. He has got a point that the wall was nowhere near the 10 yards when he went to take his free kick. Or is he giving the handball?
I think he's giving the handball.
Oh, right, well, that's fair enough as well. It's in an unnatural position. So this does present a real shooting opportunity now.
Up steps Bruno, curls it in brilliantly, and United have a route back into this game. It has not been a great performance by any stretch, but that was a great goal.
Yeah, it's a fantastic free kick. It's exactly what I thought he should have done. However, executing it is a different kettle of fish, but he does that brilliantly. He cuts across the ball, and obviously Jordan Pickford is rooted, thinking that he's going to try and whip it. You see him take the step there to his right, and he's just sort of a little bit like the old Cristiano Ronaldo one, that's sort of cutting across the ball, and they've still got work to do, there's no question, but there's also no question that they have been slightly better in this second half.
Nacho was collected, Dorgu, he was collected also.
I mean, Ashley Young's got away with a couple there. I mean, right, he hasn't now, quite right, he should have been booked for the first one. But he was very late on on Garnacho.
Bruno's ball in, Yoro the target, comes to Ugarte who shoots! What a strike from Manuel Ugarte! And Manchester United are back level. That is some way to score your first goal for Manchester United.
Well, I said it needed to come now. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This Man United team, just when they look like they're down and out. Now, I'm not so sure whether there's any interfering with play going on there. And as the ball comes down to, I mean, that would be incredibly harsh. They didn't get that in the first instance, and the ball has gone nowhere near. But that is a superb strike. Always going away from Jordan Pickford.
Fernandes, low flat delivery. It's going to come back to him. He'll go himself, lovely skill. Bruno Fernandes with the cross. It was a header from Xerxes. They're claiming a handball.
It must be. It must be a handball. It has to be. A player's reaction says it all. And if it's in an unnatural position, that's going to be a penalty. Oh no, it's not a handball. As much as I'd love it to be, I would think the game has gone if there was going to be a penalty given for that, as much as I'd love it to be.
Tarkowski up towards Beto, Maguire with a big header. That's a very unorthodox ball, and it drops the way of Harrison. Gay.
Somebody's got to go and close him down.
Goes to shoot, parried out.
He's given it.
Penalty kick for Everton with just 2 minutes of added time remaining. And that is such a deflating feeling for Manchester United.
Well, I mean, you don't want to be critical of the young lad Chido, but in the first instance he's giving the ball away needlessly. Then you don't get anybody closing the shot down on the edge of the box, and I don't think they can have any arguments. I mean, looking at it, it's very theatrical, I have to say, but I'm hoping this gets overturned. I really am, because they don't deserve it in the second half, United. But
well, normally when a referee goes over to look at the pitch side monitor, it means the decision is get overturned. He's getting word in his ear from Stockley Park.
Get in.
No penalty. Well, Andy Madley was deliberating over that for a long time. Frantic end to this Premier League contest. High delivery. The ball is underneath a ruckus of players. And there is the full-time whistle. Well, it was a second half of great character and ability from Manchester United. A fantastic comeback following a very below-par first half. It wasn't a great performance, but United did not know when they were beaten. It has finished at Goodison Park for the 107th and final time in a Manchester United match. Everton 2, Manchester United 2.